Started part 2. Got 76% battery. So I used about 20% in 30 minutes of recording. Crooked. Alright. Get the alarm going. That was hilarious. Tight. Alright. Look at my belly. Don't look at my belly. This time we put this in there, behind here. Something like this. All right. So long, U.S. regulars. I think I could jump that. No. That was unsuccessful, but not terribly so. Okay, almost fell. You got this. Oh, there's a path over here. Mode. And the sun making it look like a beautiful morning. 7th Illinois. Watch your legs now. Oh, sorry. Commanded by Major Richard Powett. Interesting name. Went into action 9 a.m. April 6th. After a sharp encounter, fell back to this position where its greatest loss occurred. About 4 p.m. it moved to assist McClernand, lost in the battle. 2 officers killed, 2 wounded, 15 men killed, 79 wounded. So I can't, this is hard to make it out. 1 missing. So aside from the early morning troops when everybody was bolting, these later ones, when you see the 1 missing, you just know one guy was like, fuck this shit. Just came down there. And it's just, the temperature is wonderful. I don't know if I can ride across. Savini, W.H.L. Wallace. I mean, most likely I would be the one that was running. Careful with that pedal, son. Take a good look around you. Take a good look around now. And lonely. I'm gonna ride between the lines, I ain't scared. That's a 2nd day Confederate mark right there. This, I mean, this is just walking. I don't have to, I don't have to worry like it was yesterday. The trail I've been on the least amount of times, heavily wooded, path was obliterated. in the shadow. This is part 2 of the Duncan Field morning excursion. Probably should have not recorded cleaning out all that shit, but oh, there's a marker over there. Hell yeah. Let's walk. Oh. You can do it. Thanks, Rob Schneider. I fell asleep like at 9 p.m. last night. I needed it, boy. Up at 4:30. Cool little hillock. Eighth Illinois, Hares Brigade. The font is a little different on this. On the part that says Hares Brigade, McClernand's division from the others, and also the writing. This regiment was engaged here from 11 a.m. to 11:30. And then moved from right flank, right file, right across the ravine to connect with 18th Illinois. Now, 18th Illinois was one of those fucking units that my Lost Trek yesterday was covering. Wow, I ain't going there again. Oh man, this is another little hidden place, and it's just right so close. And I didn't even see this marker until I was like almost right up on it. Pretty cool. So my plan today is supposed to rain a lot. Starting at noon. I mean, look, we got a beautiful morning right now. The sun is out. We got blue skies. I didn't expect it. I thought it was going to be super cloudy all morning. 11 to 11:30. Take a good look around you. Take a good look at Abilene and Abilene. Lovely. See, he's developing that same thing. See, that's most music does that. Takes like some kind of melodic theme and then like puts it like instantly up, and it repeats it but makes it a little more interesting. It doesn't just repeat it in the same place. It can, and there's songs like that, of course, but you know, I'm just getting my taste of being a songwriter, and better late than never. I don't know. I hope so. All right, this sunny morning here I did not expect. It is wonderful. 8th Illinois. Interesting font. I don't know, like my thought was, I mean, it was the last marker put out and they forgot what the font was. Was it the first marker put out? I don't know. I think I can ride that. It's a little uphill, but we got it. Let's get some momentum. All right, Mike Knight. Ooh, see the marker down in there? Watch your legs. Trebu fighting against my regular boys up to the left past that second monument to the back. I don't know, hopefully I'm catching it. 4th Kentucky, 6th Kentucky, 5th Kentucky, 4th Alabama Battalion, 31st Alabama, 3rd Kentucky, Cruz, Tennessee Battery. Engaged here until 10:30 a.m. April 7th. Then fell back to left rear and later to Shiloh Church. I was like, oh, a car, it's mine. You see how like there's no trail here, but there's like little openings. That's what I was just doing yesterday. I'm like following these little openings and getting twisted and turned. I wish I could do a GPS of my exact walk that day. That would be so cool. There's probably a way to do it, but no, I never turned the phone off. I stopped recording, but it would be so cool to just see like on a map, like this is where you were turning around and here's where you were almost at, but you thought you went the other way and something like that. Well, actually I had a meal this morning. Yesterday I did not. I just ate from the snack foods that I brought down, and that's all I had all day. I was fine. I didn't feel like going into town on Friday night. I wasn't feeling that. My leg all fucked up. So today I'll go. So, but I see a squirrel way back in there. There's no way you can see it, even though the camera's pointed in its direction. There's too many trees in the way. I just caught the movement. Trebu, second day. The corn feds. So is this some of the units that Bragg ordered forward? Did they go forward right across here? Bragg, just go. All right, you why don't you come lead us, fucker? Bragg's not one of my favorite commanders. All kinds of little insects right here on the grass getting moved around by me. Oh, I gotta go way around this. I mean, I had to be climbing over shit like this yesterday. Well, you'll see. Unfortunately, when I really took my two falls, neither of them were on camera. So now if anyone sees me, they'll see my leg and be like, oh man, he fell riding. You're like, sure I did. Ross's headquarters there. Second day battery, we were just talking about, was it Burns? Reading a few little quotes. One was from Stanford's Mississippi Battery on the eve of the battle, April 5th, and this guy, George, I forget his last name, he wrote down, I got the shakes real bad. I mean, that means his whole body is just shaking in fear. Yep, burn. April 7th, 10:30, and it retired to Shiloh Church until about 10:30. Ba-boom. Well, that rain's a-coming, but it's a few hours off. A few hours. Sixth Mississippi, there was any of them left? 23rd Tennessee, Claiborne, about half of the 23rd Tennessee, and it's a two-digit number. 60. 60, that was the pedal again. 60 of the 6th Mississippi were engaged here at about noon. Damn, those poor 6 Mississippians, Jesus. Ray Field, they just got tore up. I was gonna say abused, but same difference, I guess. And there's the other trail that leads to that Confederate marker that's just right there. For some reason I'm not. Later on, watching this, I'm like, why didn't you go down there? And it's just, I don't know, laziness, I guess. It's not even far. Can I handle this hill without... Yeah, I think I can. I was a little trepidatious. I'm glad I still took the chance. Walker's 22nd, Tennessee. Not Bates, the statue, not that one. Supporting 38th Tennessee from 3 to 4 p.m. All right, I came down. Take a good look around you. Yeah, you get home, you're like, why didn't you go there? I loved Lost Field last trip. I petered out. I don't think it's possible to go there this time. The wooded trails are fucked. I want you to see how steep this little hill is. Even though my pedals weren't where I needed them to be, as I hit the hill, it's a very steep incline here. Oh. Piece of cake, piece of cake. It's a straight road there. Ruggles Battery. Thunder in the thicket. I got Victoria standing right here. I'm gonna have to take off my extra shirt now. Stuff it in the bag. Let's do that. Maybe. Over 70 now, for sure. Guess if it rains really hard, I could just hang out in the cabin. I thought about that. Duncan Field. Look, I got a little something in my right shoe. Hard to get around there. Crescent Regiment. Put the bike down, man. For God's sake. Ah. 2:30 to 4:30, April 6th. Then moved around north side of Duncan Field. At one point, I thought of leaving the bike and just trying to get out without the bike. I don't know where to go now. Okay, I got an idea. All right, Martha, my dear, get out of my head now. Nope, it didn't listen. I'll just let you in on all my thoughts. I was considering once earlier today and now again. Well, I could just leave tonight so I could have the extra day off at home, because God knows that's what I need. Washington Artillery. 3 p.m. until 5:30. And working these guns here must have been crazy. Part of the crossroads line all the way out here. Leg's trying to heal. That's the worst scrape I've had since I was a little kid, for sure. Or Showa. I already explained that the one I had as a kid on the little ride at the playground. While my dad was playing basketball up in the courts, I had to make it up to him. Make it up there. Come on now. You get so easy to get tangled on this shit. Bash the fuck out of me. Bankhead's Tennessee Battery. Sheesh. Is there an opening here? Watch your leg. Okay. And the more winds that are coming today, and from 10 o'clock it's supposed to be like strong winds. I mean, there's probably a lot of loose branches that haven't come down yet. They're waiting on a little strong wind to knock them off, to make it slightly worrisome. Be in the middle of the woods. Stanford, with the guy who got the shakes, was right here. 4 of its guns were captured. This battery of 6 guns engaged here from about 3 p.m. with the Shoop's line, Ruggles line, to about 11 a.m. What? 11 a.m. Monday. 4 of its guns were captured. And that poor George guy still had the shakes. Man, you serving pieces right out here. I was considering that I would find them down the southern end of the battlefield. Early morning stuff, which they are, but cool that. Caught that. Yeah, napkin's a good idea. Save my forehead from becoming a 5 head. Well, I guess I could ride this. Got a bike here, son. Oh my God. As I look further ahead there, it is impassable. Isn't it pronounced impossible? Funny. Robertson's, Alabama, of Gladden's brigade. 4 12-pounder Napoleons, and they have Napoleon sitting here. Perfect. 3 p.m. to 5:30. I can't get through there unless I go around and around. Damn. Yeah. At least I had better expectations today that it would be like this. Here I am at Shiloh again. Take a good look around you. Okay, Martha. I should have done that on Stanford's. Touched it, made sounds on it. I don't know, man. I don't really have like a systematic plan or anything, which I like. I like having no plan. That's me trying to hoist up my fucking Schwartz. I didn't bring a belt. Fucking straw. Do it. Now my other shirt on again. The idea also is to come here and kind of get a little clearing of the mind, a little time out, a little start over on life. So I break the routine for a minute, and I mean, of all the jobs, day jobs, non-music jobs I've ever had, well, the driving one was obviously cool. I mean, I just listened to music or Howard Stern all day long, and I could smoke up, and I mean, so that was cool. But in terms of like a regular, not that kind of a job, this is a pretty good one. I like the people I work with. I like the people that come in. They like me. It doesn't pay a whole lot. I mean, it barely, covering my bills. But it feeds me also. This is really important to say on this tape. I'm so glad I'm reporting this shit. Tires really got some dirt in them now. This is the first time this bike is getting real, outdoor use. So I gotta make sure I get that sheet on the back. Beyond that other roadblock is another battery. I mean, they just stretched all the way down here. I mean, for 53 guns, or whatever it was, at least that many. I mean, it took a lot of space. Somewhere there's two different paths that cut into the woods. The one Victoria took, and I couldn't even find that one. It's unseeable. Okay, just checking that I'm still recording. There we go. There's a lot of baseball on last night in the hotel and even this morning, so if I do chill back at the room, it's not a daunting thought to have baseball to watch. Room's already paid for till tomorrow. Stanford again. Thirteenth Tennessee Russell. Oh, it's broken a little. This regiment supported Stanford's battery from 3 to 5:30. I wonder if they were trying to stick leaves in their ears. I still think all them trees that are down unearthed some Civil War bullets. Like that. So many trees are like this. And like I said, if they were trees that grew up after the battle, then there could be interwoven in the roots down here any number of things. There could be artillery projectiles. Wow, look at that. It's like the moss is just sitting on there like a toupee. Could be snakes in that hole. I'm not going in that hole. Right. Show me a mini ball. Show me a projectile. I know they're all over the place. Show it to me. I mean, to topple these trees, the winds must have been very, very strong. Come on. And then he found it. And then he saw it. Both times I found the things that I found, I wasn't looking for anything, you know. I think Tim Lyons and I got sucked into looking at all these trees that were turned over like that, looking for stuff. Maybe. I feel like these aren't very exciting tapes to look at. By the end of today, my leg will be healed a lot more. I mean, it's like all these like adventurers or whatever. Hugh Glass, I mean, he's an extreme example, but you know, they tore up and I guess he knew how to do some shit for his wounds. But a lot of times you just get scrapes and shit and they'll heal. It's okay. Ah! That little piece of fucking tree had to jab me right in the fucking... right into my Hugh Glass. You're into your huge ass. Hugh Glass, motherfucker! I don't think I'm going to publish this one. It has to be a personal agenda. These guys down here like underneath a hill. I gotta put my shades on. Fucking pedal. My right leg is also bashed apart just in the pedal and fucking yeah. I gotta get those sunglasses out. Okay, not in there. Come on. There they are. Alright. See if they'll stay on, since one arm is broken. Not my actual physical arm. Duncan Field from the Confederate side. Get them clouds moving. If I keep riding, where do I come to? Review Field. Same place I was yesterday. Stepped on another groundhog. Oh, I think I see the burial ground in there, which means the path was from this marker, and then the path is right there. That leads to Review Field through this woods. The one that Victoria went on. There is just too much ordnance. Ordnance! So that's a trail right there. It's crazy that I just didn't even see it the first time. Like, oh, right here. I can clearly see the Union burial ground past another roadblock or two down, little pine trees. Come on, Bluebird, come back to me. I still have Martha, my dear. In my mind, I'm like, someone's trying to get in my car. But no. Should I go that way? Make a... I don't know, because there's a little run. I can't see it from here, but I know it's there. The one that gave me and Dave and his son all them ticks. And it is warmer weather. I can get all the way down there, and then I'll get to the run, and I'll be like, oh, I can't cross here. It's all brambly. It looks like it's just all grass, but... Happy Shiloh. Happy fucking Shiloh. Check out his 10:30 on Saturday morning. Sunday morning. Battery's probably at 50% or less. Victoria's going out with Aiden today. It's all good. Now the sun is disappearing. I can see the tree-lined run. I wonder if the end of Shiloh Branch or something. I forget. I don't think I know the other one on the other side. Yeah, see? That's what you guys crossed that time. All right, let's go to one other location then before this weather hits. You can ride this back to the car, bro. It's a nice shot, though. I'm right in between, not right in between, but if I was standing here April 6, 1862, between 3 and 5:30, I would be flat on the ground, praying that they didn't see me and didn't depress one of those cannon barrels. Oh. Say right of Tuttle's Brigade, right of Hornet's Nest. This is Duncan Field. And remember, you're still in the 7 o'clock a.m. hour. Perhaps. Battle reaches Duncan Farm. Most of the severe fighting during the Battle of Shiloh occurred. Some of the most severe fighting during the Battle of Shiloh occurred on Joseph Duncan's farm in front of you. By mid-morning on the first day, General Albert Sidney Johnston's attack on the Union Army had advanced the battle lines more than a mile northward from where the fighting began at Fairley Field. Under the initial Confederate onslaught, Sherman and Prentiss requested assistance from the Union divisions camped further north, while McClernand moved to support Sherman. W.H.L. Wallace and Hurlbut encountered Prentiss's shattered remnants retreating north from their abandoned camps. Hurlbut deployed his troops 1/2 mile southeast of here on Sarah Bell's farm, while Wallace occupied Duncan's farm. His line fronted this field and extended southward through the thicket beyond. The new Union center had 6,200 men massed along this half-mile sector, 3,000 more in reserve. Confederate brigades advancing north from Prentiss's captured camps attacked this hastily formed front after 10 a.m. I hope I'm showing you. Prentiss at 9 a.m. You see the first arrow. Prentiss's troops retreat from their camps. 2. Confederates advance north, 10 a.m. to 11, from Prentiss's captured camps to assault Union forces occupying Duncan's farm. Car coming. Johnston shifts some of his army east to attack a strong force reported to be threatening the Confederate right. Alright, now I gotta read the April 7th part. Early on the second day of the battle, Confederate gains of the first day were reversed and fighting again consumed Joseph Duncan's farm, while General Grant's Union Army attacked the Confederate left. Don Carlos Buell's Union... Why can't I talk? Don Carlos Buell's Union Army attacked the Confederate right and center here. Beauregard, who assumed command upon the death of Johnston the previous afternoon, hastily reorganized his Confederate forces to resist the Confederate counterattack. Bitter fighting raged here for 3 hours until Beauregard's left collapse forced back to Shiloh Church. In their wake, Buell's troops here attacked west along the Corinth Road. Interesting sketch. Henry Lovey sketched the battle in the thick of the action. His sketches appeared in publications of the time, such as Leslie's Illustrated News. What the fuck? Why didn't I know this? I vaguely heard that name. It was load and shoot all the time. Fellows fell on all sides of me. I remember the colonel with his wounded arm pointing to the front, and the feeling that I was about to fire my last, when suddenly I felt as if a hot cannonball had struck me on the head, and I remember nothing more, as I must have fainted that very moment. Private Conrad W. Chapman, Company D, 3rd Kentucky. And now the clouds. Now I don't need my shades. I gotta put them away again. Alright, should I just stop this tape or what? I'm at the car. Park Ranger. I wish I would have known that. I would have waved at her. He probably waved at me, but I didn't know. By the time I looked up, he was passing. Damn, Henry Lovey. I gotta remember that. I don't know that I've ever seen that particular drawing of the Shiloh. No, that's not Shiloh Church. That's like the Man's George cabin. Look at these people on the roof. Look, he drew a porch. If he drew the porch, why is the porch not real? Alright, I gotta ask them this. On the wayside at... We're getting in the cab. 51. Oh, I had it zoomed in like most of the way. Well, anyway, I'm stopping right now. 51 minutes.